Yes, guys, we're live. Big up. Welcome along to AVFTS Wrexham. I hope you're well. I'm having a bit of trouble with the graphics. As you can see, I'm literally just trying to sort these out now on the on the screen. I don't know what's going on. It won't use the Stoke City image, so I'm just trying to sort that out for you guys. But yeah, that was the stress behind the scenes. Big up to you guys. Hope you're well. Hope you're good. Massive game. EFL's back, football is back. I know there were some earlier kickoffs today. Haven't actually looked at some of the results, but I'm just trying to sort this graphic out as I'm talking to you all. Hope everyone is good. Hope everyone is well. And yeah, we need a big win today. Haven't even looked at the lineups yet because I've been stressing sorting this out. But yeah, we're going to look at the lineups, lock in. I will be fully with you. I think I found a way to sort this issue out now, which is by pressing this button here, file, save. Hopefully the graphic changes. Yes, there we go. Graphic has changed. That's what we wanted. That's what we wanted. And we should hopefully, I should be able to get this sorted as well. The sub count. It's all going wrong with tech this morning, but yeah, let me know how you're doing. Let me know how you're feeling. Not the start we wanted, coming back into the club football. But there we go. We're back. Right. Screen should look proper now. We should be proper job. Is it working for everyone else? If I can't watch this guy, big up Les, big up Fraz, big up VJ. Hope you're well. Yeah, we're in. Oh, is there no iFollow? What have I just read here? Due to unforeseen technical issues, commentary for this afternoon's match on iFollow Wrexham will be provided by BBC Radio Wales. What? What's this? What's this? What's happening here? I'm just trying to. Have we got a problem with iFollow today? That's nuts. That is nuts. But yeah, big up to everyone. I need to sort out the technical power out working here. Do you know what? It's not the best start here. We're getting all the technicalities wrong here. But thank you to everyone who's locked in. Make sure you're hitting that like button, people. I'm going to get the team lineup up. I just need to get my TV sorted as well on that sense. But here we go. Wrexham. Wrexham. Oh, we're in the yellow kit as well. That's good. I like that yellow kit. Here is our lineup for today then. Is that Mr. Rathbone I see as well? Rathbone is back in the squad as well. Right, here we go. Hate international breaks, absolutely. Absolutely. Big. I will interact with the chat as well. I'm trying to do like three things at once, and you guys know that never works well. That never works well. Here is the lineup for today, which again is pretty strong. We've got Arthur in goal, Cleworth, Dom, Hyam, and Doyle comes in over Brunt. I'd have expected that one. Yeah, Kabore, Dobson, Sheaf, Longman, O'Brien, Windass, Moore. Yeah, fair. It's the same team basically, isn't it? It's the same team. Still no Broadhead in the starting lineup. Rathbone comes back. Libby Kakache on the bench as well, which is good. So that bench has got stronger and stronger. So that is a very strong lineup indeed, people. A very strong lineup indeed. I'm having an absolute Western here with attack. Where on earth everything is going wrong with the attack? I've now lost my fire stick. People, this is terrible. There it is. You know, when you've got too many wires, that's the issue. That is the issue. But yeah, what do we think of the starting lineup? But yeah, Rob is in Arkansas. Love it. Les has held down the chat for me when I sort out my terrible technology here. But the right way says, hate international breaks, just stop Roman increasing risk. Wrexham been building. Yeah. What is it? 5 games unbeaten now? Something like that. So that's pretty good. Yeah, my Power Plus account says on error has occurred. We're working on fixing it. We'll be up and running shortly. There's terrible stuff going on now. Right, let's see. Let's see if we can get this game working. I've just got to move this unit here. Madness. Absolute madness. I've got to put this wire in here. It's going to come out the back. We've got a new cabinet, people. It's like proper DIY SOS vibes here. Ugh. Proper DIY SOS. An incredible homemade cabinet. Um, it's not shut properly, but I will put that in a set. And let's get that. And that should just slot right into here. Right. Wires are fixed. And the fire stick is fixed. I don't know why. Door was closing. Right. Here we go. Les, which channel are you watching it on? Which channel are you watching it on? My family owns a little place in Branton, a little vacation home, and I love that. But yeah, that's the lineup. I'm just going to try and get the old Fire Stick working. So I'm going to update. Man, that's Paramount Plus. Paramount Plus. So they've got issues with the iFollow, apparently, according to some media source or some something going on. Is it the commentary they've got issues with? Something like that. But there we go. But it is a 3 p.m. We are here. Live TV, yes, VJ. I didn't even see what was the Chelsea Nottingham Forest score. What was the Chelsea Nottingham Forest score? I know someone just said that Ange's been sacked. So I take it they lost. Live TV. Right, here we go. I want EFL. Where is it? EFL, that's EPL. Right, UK EFL Championship. And it's not working. Ah, here we go. This is BBC. We might be here, yeah. Yeah, it's the BBC Radio Wales, isn't it? But it's all out of sync to the picture. No, that's not syncing up properly. I'm gonna have some sort of game, but maybe not as in tune as yeah. I've got some sort of picture here. I've got a picture of some sort, which is handy. Let me just move this slightly more this way, I think. If I can. So I'm just rearranging my space to watch. There, that's fine. That's good. That's perfect. That's what we want. But yeah, I am going to have kickoff, but it may not be intact. Oh, God. These all channels are down, aren't they? Absolute bloody nightmare. My one's just flipped on and off. Come on. All right, we're underway. I'm underway here. I'm underway. I'm underway. We are underway here. Big up to each and every single one. Where's my clock? Oh, it's rusty. We know it's been the international break. More of this rusty. So Wrexham are in the yellow. Oh, good start here from Windass coming forward. He tried to get the corner there, but it actually goes out for a goal kick. Let me try and get this clock in check. I'm on 30. Wow. Yeah, I'm on 40 seconds. So that's the clock that you can see on the screen is the clock that I've got for my game. Yeah, looks good. I had a login issue last week on Paramount Plus. Had to clear cookies and catches. Then it worked. I was on my computer. Big up David Carr as well in the house. Hello. Rob Les has basically said that he had to re-log in to try that. Les, where are you then in terms of your time compared to my timer? Where are you at in terms of the timers? Is it similar? Is it the same? But yeah, Wrexham in that yellow kit today, looking strong. Must be strong. Must be strong today. Both our wins this season have come away from home at Carrow Road and the Den, so wouldn't mind another one. Wouldn't mind another little win today. Forest lost 3-0 today, and they sacked Poch. That's why Postecoglou. Yeah, they're in the mud. 10 seconds. I'll take that with a dodgy stick. To be fair, lads, I'll take that. Wrexham and the high press that works well. Kiefer Moore could get in there and it's cut out. Here is Lewis O'Brien on the left hand side, and the defender gets in and tackles him. But yeah, this Wrexham side, they geared themselves up. Can we get a win on the road? That's the big question. That is the big question. Stoke somehow find themselves up in the playoffs position, which I didn't think they would be. But yeah, Rathbone, I think, is one of those players we definitely don't want to rush back. Like if we're being real, rushing Rathbone back would be an absolute stupid mistake. Especially because he's not played much competitive football. Yeah, I think Rathbone's got to be eyeing the Cardiff game in the cup. That's the sort of game that he should be looking to get back into, um, and sort of try and get in amongst it. I think. So it's a throw in here, which Kabore is going to take. Again, it's been a lively start from Wrexham. They've been very much, trying to initiate that press. They've been trying to get on the front foot. They've been trying to, get in behind. Here's Kiefer Moore. I got a dog barking really loud outside. It's in the hands of the goalkeeper. But yeah, Big Keith has had a bit of an international run out. He played against England at Wembley in Wales's thrashing. And then obviously he played again. So yeah, him and Broadhead combined against Belgium. I don't know if anyone saw that. Kiefer Moore set up Broadhead for a goal against Belgium. Wasn't enough for Wales, but yeah, those two are very much. My TV is doing a loop. It keeps showing the same bloody thing. This one's better. The Wrexham one's better. Um, Last Football League meeting since 2002, apparently, between these two sides. We did play them in the FA Cup 2015, I think it was. We lost 3-1. You should see some of the goal scorers who scored in that game for Stoke. You got Marko Arnautovic, and there was one other who had scored as well. I can't remember who. But yeah, I didn't get anyone's predictions. What were people predicting for this game? What were you saying? What are your predictions? Let me know. I won't say Stoke have looked that good. Their best player has been Sorba Thomas. Why? Why does my TV keep going on the loop? Yes, we do, Wayne. We do need the hair's growing. The hair is growing. Yeah, my TV keeps showing the same clip over and over again. I'm stuck on a loop of Isa Kabore tackling here in the middle. They're having proper tech issues here. Yeah, genuinely, it keeps playing the same clips. Let me see if I can get Paramount to work. I can't be looking at that. It keeps playing the same clip over and over again. That's weird, isn't it? Paramount Plus. Oh, that's madness. 2-2. I might be going generous though. I like it just for us. I like it. Stoke 2, Wrexham 3, says Wayne. Not a bad scoreline there. I think we're always expecting sort of goals, aren't we? Right, what channel is it on Paramount Plus? Problem. This is the problem with technology, isn't it? Even Wrexham are having these issues today. Happens to the best. Right, I'm back. 550 I've got on. I think we win this game 2-1. I'm going 2-1. I've got a bit of the clips back now. I'm back on the Stoke City channel. Dry pitch, more accurate shots today. Yeah, Heidi and I were talking about this actually the other day. The rainfall in the UK has been so hit and miss, on and off. It's crazy actually. It doesn't feel like it rains much anymore, if that makes sense. Here come Wrexham. Stoke, sorry. To the byline. Ball called back. Chance here, maybe. Good block there. So yeah, Libby Kakache, hopefully he gets on the pitch today. Hopefully he gets himself a few minutes of such. Because I think he's brilliant for the balance. Imagine him on the left, Issa Kabore on the right. It's going to be absolutely, yeah, it's going to be a game changer. It's going to be an absolute game changer. A big pitch here at the Bet365 Stadium. A lot of width, which is what Wrexham definitely need to exploit. Definitely need to get the ball into those wide areas. Let Kabore get on at his one-on-ones. I can't do the technology on this today. Hello, Pugs. How are you? This is why when the games are on Sky Plus, it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. When the games are on Sky Plus in the UK, it's the easiest viewing ever. Right here, right now, I'm having a terrible experience viewing this. But yeah, anyone who's watching on Paramount Plus, are you having issues? Are you all locked in? And by any chance, do you know what number it is on Paramount Plus? Yeah, my picture's a bit fuzzy and crackly. Uh, Phoenix just had 2 inches of rain in 24 hours last weekend, 8 inches of annual rainfall. That's madness. Yeah, I'm trying to think here. That's what I said. Heidi and I were talking about. I can't remember the last time we had a big onslaught of rain here in the UK. What tends to happen if it rains, it tends to rain for a week. Um, it doesn't seem to be come and go. But yeah, your Paramount Plus is working. Thankfully, that's good. My picture's okay. I'm on like the iFollow, whatever it's called. A lot of Stoke City possession here, though. They're just knocking it around, trying to drag Wrexham out of shape as they move the ball from left to right. And here comes Stoke on this left-hand side. Kabore being asked to do some defending. Ball comes crossing in. Good header by Longman to clear. And Wrexham deal with that pressure. But as I said, because it's such a wide pitch, this is going to be the type of game where the ball is going to be knocked into those wide areas. You're going to see the wingers. And that's why I think Sorba Thomas of Stoke has been their best player this season. I think he's had like a couple of goals and quite a few assists. Yeah, he's been pivotal to what they've been doing so well. Here's Kiefer Moore, the flick on, but no one's there. But yeah, with Nathan Broadhead, when are we going to get Nathan Broadhead into this side in the starting lineup? It's going to have to be one of Windass or O'Brien who drops out. Here comes Stoke down our left-hand side. Ball comes in and it's cleared there from Wrexham. No nonsense defending at the moment. It's every time they get the ball, it's just get the ball, clear it, get it out, safety first. But yeah, Wrexham started this game really brightly in the first couple of minutes, but they've lost all rhythm since, and that's down to Stoke just dominating the ball a bit more, dominating possession, moving it around nicely, and yeah, causing issues. Look, Wrexham's press there fails. But yeah, 10 minutes gone. Stoke nil, Wrexham nil. I don't think there's. I'll have a look if there's any other scores in the Championship so far. Um, Earlier today, obviously there was some earlier game kickoffs. Dog is going nuts. Whoever's dog that is. Oxford beat Derby County 1-0. Millwall beat QPR 2-1. And interestingly, Saints drew 0-0 Swansea. Their manager's in trouble. Birmingham City are 1-0 down to Hull already. They're not doing too well, are they? And everyone else is 0-0. But so Hull City are flying. I had Hull City to be relegated. That's how bad my prediction was. I actually had Hull City to be relegated. So Hull City is surprising a lot of us. But yeah, people, make sure you're liking up the stream. It is, as I said, an interesting game here today. the Bet365 Stadium. It's free, yeah, I'd say three-quarters full. A few empty seats here and there. Wrexham fans packed out their numbers. And look, Stoke have had a few chances getting in down the flanks. That's again, they're just showing a replay here. And Callum Doyle coming over and covering up his defending. They are trying to get down that Wrexham right, their left. I think that's where Sorba Thomas plays, their key man this season. But here is Dom Hyam. He for me has been one of our most important defenders. I don't know if you guys would agree, but since Hyam's come in and replaced Connor Cody, things are so much better in there. Things are so much better. Connor Cody, unfortunately, now looks like a waste of a signing. And if he's there as like an advisory role or an influential role, then that's also a little bit worrying because we can't afford to pay someone of his wages and magnitude just to sit there and not play. There we go. But yeah, if anyone didn't know, there's been technical issues with the iFollow for Wrexham. They've had to use the BBC Radio Wales commentary. And people have had trouble powering that, but Les hasn't. But look, Big Kiefer here gets in a massive 50-50. That's not a foul. That defender's looking for that foul. That defender's definitely looking for that foul. 100% was looking for that foul. Big up, Poe. How are you? Oh, he's not given a foul. That's for fuck's sake! I don't know where I'm coming and going with this TV. It jumps times. It's not the TV though, is it? It's actually the Wi-Fi. But yeah, the corner there from Wrexham. Kiefer Moore has a free header there. Should do better from that corner. Big Kiefer Moore at the back post there. Don't know what everyone else thinks, but for his aerial ability and what he can bring, Kiefer Moore should really be heading that into a corner. Instead, he heads it straight at the goalkeeper. That is poor. That is actually poor from Kiefer Moore. And Arthur, we need a solid game from Arthur today. But yeah, an unmarked Kiefer Moore at the back post, I'm not gonna lie, should be doing so much better. Should be doing way better than that. It's actually a really big chance, to be honest. Like a really, really big chance. Those are the things that probably I've been. What channel is the game on? I'm watching on some iFollow, I believe. I'm currently on the Wrexham iFollow, but I can skip between that and the Stoke one. In the US, it's on Paramount Plus. Here comes Stoke City. That's a terrible pass. And Max Cleworth says, "Yeah, I'll take that. Thank you very much." But again, his execution quality. Do you know what this game does feel like? I'll be honest. It does feel like that typical just finished international break, a little bit rusty, not quite playing together, not quite playing in sync with each other. Could do better vibes. That's how it feels. It does feel really rusty out there. I don't know if anyone else who's watching it sees that, and if you're listening to me just for the commentary, it is that it's not in sync. Both teams are not connecting their passes. You're seeing two or three passes, then the next one goes astray. The press from both teams seems a little bit out. And that is the damage of what the international break can do. The international break simply is something that kills flow and rhythm. But it's no excuse. You can't use the international break as an excuse as to why the quality isn't good. These players are good enough. One person for me though who has gone missing in the last few games, who we need to get on the ball a lot more on, is Josh Windass. Windass just simply isn't in the games enough for me. A player of his quality, we need to get him on the ball a lot more. More shoot points, yeah, it's true, David. It's true. But yeah, big up to everyone in the chat. It's been a while, isn't it? A couple of weeks since we've done a Wrexham watch along. The last one again was disappointing game, wasn't it? Was it the Ben Brereton? No, was our last game the Ben Brereton Diaz goal? The worldie. Was it Derby County we drew 1-1 with? Is that what I'm thinking? My mind's gone absolutely blank. Wrexham's last game was Derby County, wasn't it? I'm actually having to look myself. No, Birmingham City. I'm way off. Derby County was 3 games ago. We had Leicester City and then we had Birmingham City. Birmingham City was our last game. God, my mind went blank there. That Birmingham game was annoying as well because it's a tale of two halves. First half against Birmingham City, absolutely dominated them. Best half of football, should have been 2 or 3-0 up, didn't. And then they scored within, what, 30 seconds? Terrible. Have Coventry really scored 27 goals this season? I do believe they put like 7 past someone, didn't they? Some more scores coming in. Charlton 1-0 up against Sheffield Wednesday. But yeah, very even game this. Here comes Stoke City. Ben Sheaf as well there. Let's have a quick look. I'm pretty sure Coventry scored 7 this season somewhere. Yeah, Coventry, 27 goals this season. Remember, Wrexham have that record of being one of the only sides to score in every game this season, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I do need a fresh one, Wayne. I think Heidi's just going to get the Clippers and share me off, basically. Yeah, 27 goals. Pretty impressive, right? Referee allows the game to flow here. People, make sure, if you haven't already, to make sure you're smashing the like button for me, subscribe to the channel, and do say hello in the comment section as well. Great to see people in here. Is a throw-in. But yeah, neither team really, I would say the only big chance of this game so far has come with Kiefer Moore having that header at the back post that he should have done better with. Just win that. That's better. Let's get Windass on the ball. Nice and Doyle to Sheaf. Sheaf missed that pass. But he does so well there. Look at Callum Doyle, or as I call him, Cannon Doyle. If anyone can't see that, Callum Doyle, I think, because he's a Man City product academy player, this guy absolutely loves to go forward. Yeah, he absolutely, Callum Doyle loves going forward, like loves bombing forward. I think he forgets that he's a defender. Seriously. Like just watching him there again on that left hand side, his first instinct is to get forward and join playing that way. And I'm thinking, mate, I just want you to defend well. Yes, Stoke City's manager Mark Robbins, he's ex-Coventry. He stopped Stoke getting relegated. Apparently, I've read, since Stoke City got relegated from the Premier League, this is how hard the Championship is. Since Stoke City got relegated from the Premier League, they've never had a higher finish than 14th. And last season, he nearly stopped them getting relegated. I mean, if you think about that in itself and that statistic, not finishing higher than 14th, and they've been in the Championship, I think, for 7 years, that's pretty low. Here's Longman. Dobson. Kabore. Go on, Kibore. In the box. Bit of quality here. Kabore shoots. Open net. Oh my God, how's Longman missed? Longman's just missed an open goal. Longman's just missed an open goal. Kabore forces a massive shot out the keeper. The keeper saves it. Longman's got 3/4 of the goal to aim for. Oh my God, it's a tap in. How's he missed? Week after week, Wrexham are missing these sort of chances. I'm sorry, but that Longman chance, that's unforgivable. He's got 3/4 of an open net. Three-quarters of an open net, and he somehow put it wide. Les said it. I could have made that. It's crazy. I still haven't taken my hands on my head. I can't. Honestly, I think if you actually look at some of the missed chances that Wrexham have had, right? If you actually look at some of the missed chances that Wrexham have had, I honestly think we could be sat in the playoffs. If we had taken some of the chances that we've had, I'd go for the first game of the season when we played Southampton and Ryan Hardy's played through on goal when we're 1-0 up. He would have made it 2-0. We wouldn't have lost to Southampton. We should have beaten Birmingham City. We should have beaten Leicester City. If you actually take and you analyse every big chance miss, we could be sat top 5. That's not a joke. So Parky Ball is working, but the finishing and the level of finishing is disgustingly bad. Like I know I'm going to go on about it probably now for the whole of this half, but you can't miss chances like that. Longman has a open goal and he's put it into the side netting. Even if he takes a touch, that's my point. Keep your hands on that. It is improving the stream. I know. I'm like there. Even if he takes a touch, he's got enough time to take a touch and then just find a shot. I can't get over that. But yeah, this is better. This is better from Wrexham. We've been competitive. We're not even yet. Yeah, interestingly, David, I've noticed this. If I keep my hands on my head, the lighting is so much better. Watch this. Watch the change in lighting. Yeah, like an old school antenna. Hmm. Why does it go darker? How does that happen? Or is that just me? Or is that just me overlooking at the image quality? Hmm. Good defending from Longman at that post. Although I say good defending that, actually the header isn't great because he gives it straight back to Stoke, who whip it in, and Kabore's there. Reflection from your white arms. Yeah, I haven't actually worked that out. I can't really sit here the whole stream with my hands on my head because that would be ridiculous. But why is the lighting different? I don't even know anymore. I don't even know. Nuts. But yeah, people run up the lights if you haven't already. 25 minutes in. Yeah, it's a bit nippy today. Wayne. This is what I mean. You're gonna have a few chances here. Keith Moore's had a header, and now we've had um that Longman miss. That Longman miss draw curtains. Shall I try that one? You might be right. Oh yeah, that looks better, doesn't it? Oh yeah, that looks better. Good advice. Good advice, Rob. But yeah, that miss can always bite us. Oh my god, shout of a penalty. Referee's letting it play on here. There's Sheaf into Windass. Come on, Windass. Come on, Windass. Oh my god, what a ball that is. Lewis O'Brien's through. Lewis O'Brien is through. Lewis O'Brien is through. Lewis O'Brien cuts it back. Ah, can't quite find Kiefer. Can't quite find Kiefer there. Much better from Wrexham. Looks so much more dangerous going forward there. Here's Longman. Yeah, hindsight, how are we? Abore trying to chase it. And Stoke City clear their lines. Yeah, Championship scores around the doors. Um, Very competitive league. How Preston North End as high as they are in the Championship? Birmingham City won Hull 1. Come on, Hull, you're 1-0 up. Charlton 1-0 against Wednesday. Everyone else is 0-0. Premier League scores. Sunderland are beating Wolves. Bournemouth are beating Palace. Burnley are beating Leeds. Bit of a relegation battle down there, Burnley Leeds. Goals line in. Don't know him. Yeah, trying to get the right lighting. Oh my god. Stoke. Sorba Thomas. But apparently it's a goal kick. Apparently it's a goal kick. I don't know what they're appealing for there. But yeah, Lewis O'Brien, when he was played through there, he just needs to get his head up and find that better cutback, I think, for Kiefer Moore. But I'd say Wrexham have had the much more dangerous attacks than Stoke, to be fair. It's going crazy. Here's Gabore. Possession stats. Let's have a look at possession stats. Apparently, Stoke have had 65%. I'll just show you some of these stats. Stoke have had 65%. What's the ref giving that? Corner or free kick, is it? Yeah, it's a corner. These are the stats. These are the stats. Possession stats there. Wrexham 35% possession to Stoke 65. But again, look at that. 2 shots on target, one big chance missed, 3 shots, creating the better chances. And that is a bit of parky ball, really, in a nutshell. Not much possession, but we're threatening the goal. And one thing we have to remember is Wrexham have scored in every single game this season. So I can't see that ever fading out. But yeah, we do play better when the possession stats are lower. Weirdly. So what was that? Three shots, 2 on target, one big chance missed. That Longman chance is just gonna kill us. And that's the thing. Unfortunately, the game isn't done on who has the most big chances or who's um do you know what I mean? That's not what the game is judged on. The game is judged on basically the scoreline come the end of the game, which is this one down here. But yeah, I think we have to be real here. We've missed too many chances. across the whole season, not just today. There's another foul there. We've missed too many chances across the season, and I could go back through each and every single game. I can already, as I said, I gave you 3 chances off the top of my head. Birmingham City, Lewis O'Brien will 1-0 up, goes up through 1-on-1, should score. We've got the Leicester City one again. Lewis O'Brien tries to dink the keeper, gets his dink all wrong, should score. Ryan Hardy against Southampton, through 1-on-1 when we're 1-0 up, puts it wide, should score. That's all of those games. Out of those 3 games, we took 2 points out of a possible 9. That could have been 9 points there. Do you know what I mean? That's the brutal reality of it. We took a draw against Leicester, a draw against Birmingham, and we lost against Southampton. 2 points out of a possible 9, right? If we took our chances, and I know it's big ifs, buts, but that is what Wrexham season for me is dependent on. That's 9 points there. Add 9 points onto the table, which is what I'll do now. Well, I need to add another 7 because we've already had the 2. Add another 7. We'd be on 18 points. Oh, wait, 18 points? That would put us in 3rd. That's just 3 games there. That's just 3 games right there that I've named where if our strikers put the ball in the back of the net, which is what they're paid and expected to do, Wrexham would be in 3rd. So when you look at the league position and league table, you can actually go, do you know what? That isn't a reflection of how Wrexham games have gone. That isn't a reflection of where we should be. We should be so much higher. Hence why people still have this belief that we're going to be a playoff side. Hence why people have this belief that we are going to be in the playoffs next season. This season. Does that make sense? I think Wrexham's league position does not equate to actually what the pitch and the performances are showing. We've had 1 or 2 poor games. QPR at home was just awful. QPR at home was poor. Norwich was good. Millwall was good. Derby was a little bit disappointing as well because we're still on that search for that first home win. But Stoke have a corner here, and it's these. Oh my god, that is a terrible clearance by Callum Doyle. Callum Doyle's put it out for a corner. It's probably 25 yards in front of our own goal. He's just tried to hook it clear, and he somehow put it for a corner. Harder to do that. Sorba Thomas is going to take the corner here. Corner comes in. Wrexham deal with it, but not quite. Haven't cleared the ball completely. Ball comes in. Oh my, fuck me. 1-0. Sorba Thomas has scored again, and it is absolutely shocking. How's that gone in? I've got to see that. How's that gone in? He's up against Longman. He cuts in. He crosses the ball. Oh my god. Kiefer Moore misses the clearance. Sheaf misses the clearance. Do you know what's happened? Both Sheaf and Kiefer Moore are so scared to clear the ball. Sheaf and Kiefer Moore are so scared to clear the ball that they don't actually dangle a leg. They dangle a half-hearted leg. It bounces all the way through the box, and Arthur just watches it go into his corner. It's a cross. Sorba Thomas has just scored from a cross. He's actually tried to cross the ball. But our defenders, Kiefer Moore and Ben Sheaf, what are they doing? Kiefer Moore's got to take blame for that goal. He just needs to put his foot through it and swing it through. What's wrong with him? Put your foot through the ball, clear it. But this is what modern day football's become, that people in defensive positions are so scared to hang their leg out in case it comes off their shin or toe and goes into the goal, that they're not willing to just do what anyone would do, which is put your body on the line, risk it, and smash it clear. If Kiefer Moore tries to clear it and it comes off his toe and goes into his own net, you go, oh, okay, poor clearance, but at least he's tried to clear it. What's worse is he's actually not tried to clear it. How Arthur doesn't read it as well. That sums up Wrexham's sort of game season. Miss a big chance, concede a really poor goal. We don't concede good goals. The only good goal we conceded this season is probably the Manning free kick against Saints and the Brereton Diaz worldie. The rest of the goals we conceded this season are crap. And Kiefer Moore, like, I know he's a striker, but surely he knows. Like that Stoke player's just done, right? That Stoke player's just diving headed the ball clear at the near post. The goalkeeper probably should come and collect this. But at least he's taken responsibility. At least the goalkeepers, at least the defender said, no, I'll clear this. Wrexham really need to respond with a goal there for the half. Windass swings it in. Terrible corner. Terrible from Doyle. And now Stoke are going to try and counter. Stoke are coming forward on the counter. Good defending. Was that Don Wyman? Yeah, I don't know what's worse, really, the defending or Longman's miss. Both are criminal. Both have got Wrexham in this poor position. And it's just not good enough. Yeah, big up to everyone in the chat. Welcome in. Saturday afternoon. Club football's back. And Postacoglu's been sacked. Make sure you run up the likes as well, people. I've got to look at Arthur's position. I need a replay of that goal again on Arthur. I don't know what people think about Arthur. Again. Could he have prevented that goal? Could he have prevented that goal? Forest will win the next 10 now. Do you know what? Are they getting Sean Dyche in? That's the rumours I've heard. All on the outside. Good header. Wrexham have lost all momentum a spell here. Just trying to get the possession stats up again. Only 2 points above the relegation zone. It's so... It's so, like, close. The championship is so close. 1 week you look like you're actually going to gain and get into the playoffs. And that's what the championship is like. It's like 1 week you're actually going to gain and get into the playoffs. The next week you're looking over your shoulder, going, "Oh my god, we're so close to the relegation zone." Yeah. As this game was going on, I was looking, going, "Do you know what? Wrexham are only like 4 or 5 points off playoffs." And now I'm looking behind, going, "Jesus, we're only 2 points off the relegation zone." As long as it ain't Emery, he would never go to Forest. One angle looked easy, the other angle looked no chance. Yeah, if Arthur was half a yard back in centre of the box, Wayne's 2 meters tall. What's that, 6 foot something? Got to get the danger men on the ball more. Got to get Issa Kabore on the ball more. Got to get O'Brien and Windass ticking. I did say at the very start of the game, Josh Windass is not getting near enough ball in Wrexham shirt right now. Hence why We all know the first sub is going. I can tell you now the, f- the first two subs are going to be Libby Kakache for Longman and Broadhead for Windass. Just yeah, when a goalkeeper slips, or when a goalkeeper can't read the cross come shot, yes, if I'm a goalkeeper, I'm going to be furious at Kiefer Moore and Ben Sheaf. You got two players there who should be able to clear the ball. The goalkeeper's still got to do your job. They got a long throw in here. Arthur's starting a little bit higher off his line. Now, is he Ben Tozer levels throwing? No, that throw in didn't even reach the 18-yard box. I do find that funny, right? When teams think they've got this long thrower and they set it all up and they take ages to set it all up, and then the throwing comes, and the ball doesn't even reach. I do find that funny. It's like, oh, I've got this long throw in. Let's set everyone up. The throw comes in, doesn't even reach the 18-yard box. West Brombury and Preston. Goals starting to fly in now. Would you believe it though? Stoke City's expected goals, they're 1-0 up, is lower than Wrexham's. That's how poor that goal was. That's how poor that goal was. That goal has still kept Stoke City's expected goals as 0.04. That's madness. For Wrexham still to be ahead on shots, chances, and expected goals while 1-0 down just shows you how poor that goal was to concede and how easy Ryan Longman's chance was. Ryan Longman's chance should be a higher expected goal. I'm not joking. There's just no excuse. You can't believe how empty Stoke's ground is. But when you're a fallen giant, and as I said, you haven't finished higher than 14th for the last 7 seasons, and you've been in the Premier League, and you've had the likes of Marko Arnautovic playing for you. Stoke used to be a very, very horrible Premier League side. No one liked playing Stoke under Tony Pulis. Plus 1 minute stoppage. Yeah, no one liked playing a Tony Pulis Stoke City side. Full of brutes. But yeah, Parky's going to have to fire these boys up and say, come on, this team's here for the taking. Once again, I'll say this. This Stoke City team are nothing special. They're definitely here for the taking. They definitely have not produced much. But neither Wrexham. And that is the half-time whistle. Poor, really. Just poor. Yeah, is the best way to describe it. Poor. Look, these are the possession stats. I'm going to leave you here. I'm going to quickly go to the toilet and grab a quick bit of fluid. Those are the stats. As I said, look at this. Stoke City, 0.04 expected goals. They've had one shot on target and it's come from their goal. That's how bad it was. That's how bad it was. But I'll be back. Don't go anywhere. Give me a couple minutes, and I will be back to talk more of the chances, what changes we'll make, and the table as well. So yeah, go get yourself a brew, go get yourself a drink, and then join me in a few minutes. I'll be back. Don't go anywhere. Can you hear me now, guys? What about now? Subs, I think, came in for the rescue there, or is it still? God knows. God knows. Um, yeah. Let me show you the table. Let me show you the table. Let me show you the table. This is the table. What matters each week? This matters. The scoreline and this. Not about how well we played. Not about the chances. This matters. I just seen this count as well. Oh, I said long miss. This is these are the ones that you lose sleep over. Yeah, it's terrible miss. Is awful, horrendous. Look, Stoke don't get how this team is third. I'm not joking. Watching Stoke City today, I'm struggling to understand how they're this high in the Championship table. They scored 12, conceded 6, few draws, losses. I don't get it. I don't get how they're sat third, and this is where it gives me hope. And you think, okay, look at some of the teams in there. Millwall, we've beaten them this season. Leicester, we drew with them. We can hold our own against these sides that are up there. West Brom, we did okay against. Not good enough. Do you know the one team that obviously people aren't going to talk about and should probably be spoken about more is obviously Charlton Athletic came up with Birmingham and Wrexham. Well, they're currently the highest placed newly promoted side. And maybe Charlton have flourished under that with no expectation, no pressure, no label. They've sort of just gone under the radar. They're sat in eighth, pretty. Still, you cannot see Wrexham or Birmingham City on this screen right now. And that is because, as it stands right now, both these sides are in the wrong position on the table. Birmingham 17th, Wrexham 18th. I mean, it's scary. Sheffield United, rock bottom. Both Sheffield teams absolutely planted. And we're talking about Sheffield United, who were moments away. They'll blame Kiefer Moore from getting promoted to the Premier League. Like that's where we're at. Sheffield United were a few kicks away from being a Premier League side. And there they are, rooted at the bottom of the table. This league isn't easy. You've got big teams, Norwich, Blackburn, Sheffield United, all rooted near the bottom. So when you look at that table right now, as it stands, yeah, we are 2 points off the relegation zone. Depending on how Norwich and Blackburn get on today as well, if they turn around and win their games, they could leapfrog us. You know, if Norwich go and beat Bristol City at home, for example, they go above us. But that league table isn't pretty. And as I said, 10 points, which is 6 points off playoffs. Now we were drawing during this game, so if it was 0-0 at half time, we'd be 5 points off playoff. That's the swings and roundabouts. Is that one result changes everything in the league? Well, currently the narrative is the 2 points off playoffs, 2 points off relegation. If we go and win today, and land on 12 points, we're gonna be 4 points off the playoffs. So every result spins the narrative of where you are in the league, and that's what I want you to realise with this championship table. It's going to be like this all season. Basically, you're going to need to check how many points are you off relegation and how close are you off to the playoffs. Currently, as I just said, 6 points off playoffs, 2 points off relegation. Well, if someone said to you, you're 6 points off playoffs, you're going, oh, that's good. Ignore the relegation part. If you go, do you know what, 6 points off playoffs, you go, that's a couple of wins. We could get that. But the additional thing is, yeah, but you're also 2 points off going down. So let's see how this result ends. As I said, I would love to be sat here come the end of the day and go, do you know what? Wrexham are only 4 points off playoffs now. And 4 points clear of the drop. We're in a good position. The team is just coming out here. Locked and loaded. As I said, we've got a bit of a delay of our kickoff on the stream, but we're getting there. No subs, I don't think. Who would you like to see come on? Stoke are going to kick off the second. Yeah, genuinely no subs. I'm underway. Second half, we are underway. First strike on for defender. Yeah, do something different. We need a little more speed of our striker. Stoke is quick and very good defensively. You need to bring it down. They're nothing special. Pugs has said Broadhead needs to come in, and hopefully Parky doesn't wait until 89th minute subs. Yeah, Smith on the 89th minute for Kiefer. That sounds about right. That sounds about right. But yeah, Broadhead and Libby will come on 60th, I'm going to say, for Windass and Longman. I think it's the most obvious subs that are going to happen. Wow, so easy. Stoke just bypass the whole midfield there into the front man. But yeah, if anyone's caught a replay of the goal, what are we thinking again of Arthur? I've seen the replay. I'm just looking at him going, Arthur, I tell you now, you've got to be more aware of that. Windass. Oh, his pass isn't good enough to Dobbo. I think we're not using Kabore enough. I don't know if anyone who's watching this game would agree. And if you're not, personally for me, we're not using our right hand side, which is our threat enough. We need to be pushing that ball out to Kabore. We know he's our danger man. Our best chance of the game has come through Kabore. For fuck's sake, Dobson and Windass can't even make a 5-yard pass together. Not good enough. Windass is definitely coming off for Broadhead. One long ball over from Stoke and Arthur's there. But yeah, um we're not using Kabore. See, it is interesting about Danny Ward. Remember how many people were fuming that Danny Ward started the season and were wanting Arthur back? Now we realise Danny Ward's actually a decent keeper. And I think Danny Ward did sign to Wrexham to be the number one. A lot of people thought he was coming to sit on the bench, be the number two. But I actually think he signed to be the number one. I really do. I don't know if anyone else got that vibe. But I think Danny Ward actually came to Wrexham to want to be the number one. Kiefer Moore O'Brien are trying to tell the Wrexham side to get up a bit. That's better. Here's Longman. This game is calling out for Libby Kakacha on the left. He's got Burners. Here's Sheaf. And to Kiefer Moore. Kiefer Moore with the most embarrassing shot. And again, look at Kabore on the wide right. That's the pass. Why is Kiefer Moore shooting from there? That's not his type. He's not that type of striker. Kiefer Moore is not the type of striker to pick the ball up on the edge of the box and bang one in the top bins. He's not that type of striker. This guy, though, is Windass. And again, he wants a foul, doesn't get one. I miss Fletcher. Fletcher was a good finisher. Again, would the championship have been too high a pace for him? I think so. Like the championship is a completely different kettle of fish, completely different level. The intensity is so different. Ah, Stoke just got. Oh no, Arthur, that's a terrible save. Gives Stoke another chance there. What is that goalkeeping from Arthur? Like he's parried that. Luckily, Wrexham deal with it, but the Stoke City striker has a really weak shot of his left foot. It's like trickling into the corner. I don't know why Arthur hasn't got his hands on it, but instead he pushes it, parries it into the Stoke City wide man. And luckily, it goes nowhere. But this is terrible. And now Longman's just passed out for a corner. This is really poor. This is a really poor start from Wrexham. Like that save. We'll leave in, yeah, Elliot Lee will leave in January. He can't get into the matchday squad. Elliot Lee will 100% leave in January. He doesn't even make the matchday squad. He's getting in the Carabao Cup squad, but he can't make the matchday. The referee's just sorting something out from the corner. Yeah, he'll play the cup final. Going all the way, Wayne. I like that, Wayne. That ball's not on the corner thing, so if that goes in, should be disallowed. But it doesn't. Come on, win that. Oh, Dobbo's passing's terrible as well. Yeah, this has not been a good game from Dobbo today. His passing has genuinely been so poor. I think there was an interview from Dobbo recently saying how he was grateful that Phil Parkinson trusted him and gave him a chance, but the level of passing here from this Wrexham side and Dobbo in particular is just poor. Longman offside there. I'll be making the changes now, guys. Like, this is not working. And Hull are currently beating Birmingham City 2-1. Charlton 2-0 against Wednesday. West Brom beating Preston. That's the goals in and around. Well done, Yusuf Kabore, getting back there. What's the stat saying? Yeah, and even their expected goals are just creeping up. Parky is too stuck on specific time. I think we'll be lucky if we see a change at 60, said David. Yeah. I'll be honest. If he isn't making a change by 60, then I don't know what he's watching. I'll be taking Dobbo off. He won't though. But I think Windass, Longman, Dobbo, my first three subs, all off straight away. Just to remind you on the bench today, we've got the following. We've got Cody, Brunt, Libby Kakiche, James, Rathbone, Barnett, Broadhead, Smith. Get Ollie Rathbone on. Get Rathbone on. Hardy's the biggest waste of money. If you thought Connor Cody was a waste of money, Ryan Hardy is. He doesn't make the matchday squad either. Smith is ahead of Hardy. How can you be a new signing and you actually have become like the fourth choice striker? That's crazy. When he was touted to be signed as the number one striker at one point. That's what I can't get my head around. Oh, when that's Mrs. Kabore. Here he is now. Kabore swings it in. Nice ball. Again, that's where we'll score. I don't understand why. I know it's really one dimensional, but I don't understand why Wrexham don't realise the more they go on the right hand side to Kabore, the more like they're going to score. Yeah, Brody for Windass. Brody changes this game actually today. This is the type of game I see Nathan Broadhead making a huge difference in. Side netting from Stoke City there. Their attack comes down the right hand side. They play the ball through to the striker, and he turns. And it's first time shot away again from that striker on the pivot into the side netting. Bamba. Max. Again, Kiefer Moore, I've got a question. Has he done anything today? Yeah, basically, Hardy's been punished for his lack of clinical finishing, is that? But everyone's been missing chances, and that's why you sort of feel a little bit bad for him, saying, hold on, you haven't dropped O'Brien completely, and he's missed chances. Does that mean we're never going to see Longman again? Oh, so bad. This is really bad today. This is like, yeah, Mr. Header. This is like classic post international football. Wrexham had so much momentum before international football. It's absolutely killed them. Absolutely killed them. Yeah, Libby Kakite will definitely start, David. Got to make some subs there. But yeah, but we can't use it as an excuse. We can't keep using the international football conundrum as an excuse. It simply has to be that it's the same for every team. But we've not stepped up to the plate today. Barney, yeah, Barney left wing maybe. He'd probably be used on the right wing though, Wayne, for when Kabore gets subbed on the 75th minute. That's bad that we know when Parky does his subs. Shot from Stoke, block there. Isn't it bad, isn't it? It's genuinely bad that we can sort of mind read and predict the Parky subs, which is not a reputation you want as a manager. Coventry beating Blackburn. Like you really don't want to be sort of second guess, not second guess. You really don't want to be able to have people looking at you and going, "I know when your next sub's going to be." 80 minutes, no momentum. Yeah, nothing's changed. Kiefer Moore goes down. I would love him to do something ballsy and take off with Kiefer Moore. Maybe play Broadhead and Windass. I think someone posed that question before. Like, are we going to see a world where we see Broadhead and Windass together? Keith Moore does get a foul in the air. Like, we haven't seen those two play together yet, Broadhead and Windass. Is that something that can happen? Well, the only way it can happen for me is if um, Keith Moore comes off. I don't think he'll ever take off Lewis O'Brien. But yeah, this is where subs should be made now. This is where I'm sort of looking and going, there's got to be movement here. There's got to be movement here. Mate, that free kick is disgraceful. Callum Doyle, he's tried to drill a diag, but it's so bad. Do you know what this performance looks like today, though? Wrexham don't look like they believe they're going to come back here at all. There's a lack of belief. There's a lack of fundamental belief right now. You can see it the body language of the players. Like a throw in here, there's no urgency. Hobson. Kabore swings it in. Where's Kiefer? He's just always hanging at the back post. Like crosses are coming in from Kabore and Kiefer Moore's just not moving. Unless it's on his head, he's not interested. He's second to everything. Just watch Kiefer Moore when that ball's in. When those crosses come in, Kiefer Moore is not interested. Unless it's landing on his head, he's not interested. Right, we're on the 60-minute mark, so we should be seeing some subs here. On the 60-minute mark here, where's the subs? Triple, Broadhead, Kakache, and James. Oh, I knew it. I called it. I called it. Oh, no. Fuck me, he's going really attacking. He's going really attacking here. He's actually playing Broadhead with Windass and O'Brien. So O'Brien's gone deeper. Oh, I like this. Now, this is a manager who's actually going to try and do something here. So he's now playing O'Brien and James as a double pivot with Windass, Broadhead, and Kiefer Moore. Hallelujah. He's gone more attacking. So Dobbo, Sheaf, and Longman have all come off. James has come on. Libby Kakache has come on. And Broadhead's come on. Cannon Doyle is crazy. That is a ballsy sub and one that I like. Basically, he's asked Lewis O'Brien to drop a bit deeper now. So O'Brien's playing alongside James. You got Broadhead and Windass in behind Kiefer Moore. Finally, this is the first time, as I said, are we ever going to see Broadhead and Windass play together? We've got our answer. We've got it today. Ballsy from Parky. And finally, because again, this Stoke City side, although they're 1-0 up, although they're in the top bloody three in the table, they're nothing special. They're not. This is the thing. They're not exactly dominating Wrexham. They're not making us fear for our lives. We're not closing our eyes, like going, "Oh, it could be 2-3-0 Wrexham, Stoke here." It's just a case of we need to attack them more. Here comes Windass. Windass. Ball comes in. Oh, he misses Kabore there. Come on, Windass. Need a bit more quality from him. Kabore wants the ball more. We're still not using him enough, in my opinion. I can't look at Callum Doyle. Callum Doyle's just been done defensively again. He does get back in. Well done. That's better. He's obviously just hurt me there. He's just recovered. Right, game's fired up now. These subs are going to completely change Wrexham's approach. Completely change Wrexham's approach. Look at Kiefer Moore running away from the ball. I honestly am going to stand here and say, get Kiefer Moore off this early on. He's doing my head in. Kiefer Moore's doing my head in. Hiding from the ball. Fair play to Parky. He's gone all attacking. He said, I'm not messing around here today. I'm going all out. That's Kiefer. Big Brunt on. No, he's not. So for me, the next change will be Kiefer and Kabore, maybe. Yeah, this Stoke City team, they're just organised. That's all they are. They haven't got much of a threat. They're just organised. That's what I'm saying, people. Watching this Stoke team, they're not exactly making me think they're going to score 2 or 3. Like, if this game ends 1-0 Stoke, I'll say, sounds about right. That's because Wrexham didn't do enough. That's poor. That's poor. And Kabore wants it. He wants to take the game by the scruff of the neck, and he wants to say, "Come on, man, let's not mess around here. Let's get forward. Let's try and do something about this." But I'm telling you now, Wrexham have not done enough in this second half to even merit a draw at the moment. They're not changing the tempo of the game. It's too passive. And Stoke are sort of sat there going, well, we could defend like this for another 25, 30 minutes and we'll be okay. Stoke know they don't need to go and chase the goal. They've got their goal. Oh, God, here comes Stoke. Here comes Stoke. Stoke, shoot! Hit the crossbar. The ball is rolling around on the floor. The referee didn't give a free kick. Stoke have hit the crossbar. It's definitely a foul on Kabore, so I don't know what this ref's doing. Stoke aren't kicking the ball out either. And Kabore's got back up. But yeah, it's Kabore's limping. I think we're gonna have to see Barney come on. But yeah, this is what I mean though. One moment there from Stoke, they've hit the crossbar, could have been 2-0. Wrexham are gonna walk off this pitch today and they're gonna regret. They're gonna regret. Oh God, here they come again. Chance. Wrexham are gonna walk off this pitch today and regret that they should have done more. O'Brien. All our passing has been crap today. I'll take a 1-1 now, yeah. 100% take a 1-1. Not doing anything or near enough anything to sort this out. Guys, would you take Keith Moore off now for Smith? That's personally where I'm looking at. Keith Moore for Smith is I just feel like we could do a bit more threatening behind. Look how high Stoke are playing their line. Their centre backs have had it way too easy today. Yeah, it's terrible, David. Leswood, yeah. I don't think we're going to see Rathbone because the midfield's been completely changed now. We've already made those changes, and he's not going to take off Lewis O'Brien. He might take off Windass, which could do it, but it'd be very backwards thinking from Parky if he was to take off now Windass or O'Brien. It's the striker for me. It's the striker. We have to change the front man. That was definitely a foul on Kabore, but they're just showing the Stoke chance again. Callum Doyle, by the way, defensively, they're poor. People are going to think I've got a hate campaign against Callum Doyle. It's not a hate campaign. The guy just cannot defend. The guy cannot defend. He cannot defend. Callum Doyle does not know how to defend. Again, I'll just show you the quick statistics from the game. We're on the 70-minute mark, 20 minutes to go. This is the stats. Stoke still heavy in possession. They've had 7 shots, only 1 on target. You wouldn't believe that Wrexham have had more shots on target this game and expected goals higher. Like that is just crazy. You wouldn't believe that. You wouldn't believe that for a second. But I think if we go to the second half, Yeah, this paints a better picture. This paints a more reflective picture of Wrexham's second half. Have a look at this, people. Again, percentage 0.01 on expected goals, and we've had 0 shots on target. But neither have they. It's weird. Football's weird. Look at those stats. It's weird. It's a weird place. But neither team has really had a shot on goal. Neither team's had a shot on goal this half. Neither team looks like they actually want to win it. No one actually looks like they want to win this game. Stoke are just lucky to. It's boring Stoke. 36% of our warehouse. Yeah, and sat the shortest manager in history. Passing has been terrible all game. Yet there's been no through ball. But this is what I'm looking at my TV here, going, Kiefer Moore needs to be subbed off. I'm adamant about it. Smith on, Moore off. But how can neither team have a shot on goal this half? And that's how bad this game's been. Second half. It's a terrible ball by Cleworth. There's no quality, no good passing. And this is why I said Wrexham will walk off this pitch with so much regret because Stoke still have not had a shot on target. Stoke have not been clinical themselves. They don't scare me. I don't think they're going to score another goal here today, Stoke. But where's Wrexham's attacks? Where's their willingness to hurt the opposition? Where is the rhythm of play? Where's the quality in the final third? To have 0.01 expected goal in the second half is terrible. That is the question, Les. Is 35% possession sustainable in the Championship all the time? Where we seem to find ourselves every game. Ah, dear. The passing is just getting from bad to worse. Hyam into Cleworth, and Cleworth just doesn't even know where the ball is. This is such a lackadaisical performance. No one knows how to pass the ball. Windass out wide. Let's get Broadhead on the ball a little bit more. Too many turnovers. Yeah, it's too. There's not enough control from Wrexham. Broadhead dribbling forward. And then even when he tries to make a pass, a simple 5-yard pass to Windass, it's short, it's dispossessed. Can't win a game of football if we can't pass a ball. Now Windass makes a foul on the halfway line. Wrexham are in trouble here because it's not about being in trouble in terms of the scoreline. I think the scoreline's going to stay the same. They're going to have a serious look at how bad this second half's been. The second half has been nothing but. I'm going to show you while there's some subs going on for Stoke. I'm going to show you again the second half statistics of Wrexham's attacking play. Just while Stoke City make a double sub here. Look at it. 0.01 expected goals, 1 shot, none on target. Stoke 7 shots, none on target. They can't hit Bandor. Barney's just come on as well. Accurate passes, 83% passing. It's terrible. It's terrible. I get it, Poe. I get it. Barney on, Kabore off. Who does that come down to today? Is it the manager or is it the players today that they're not putting a pass together? Parky's actually made more attacking threats. He's actually put on Broadhead and Windass together. He's gone more attacking midfield. I can't win that. Just flick it over the top. Like, who is this on? Who is this type of performance on? Yeah, I get what you mean by doubt, but it's games like this where that you look back, Les, and you think that's more points dropped. Could be costly come the end of the season, and that's what sort of where I actually think I actually think the players need to take a bit of accountability today. Very easy to very easy to blame it on the on Parky. He's picked basically the same 11 that's been consistent. He's picked the same lineup that's been doing its job. He actually made some aggressive subs. I don't think he can take accountability for no one passing the ball today. Not one Wrexham player has taken accountability in terms of, yeah, I've not made an accurate pass. Yeah, I've not been clinical. Longman, Kiefer Moore, hold your hands up. You've had big chances. Defensively, Kiefer Moore should have dealt with that. Individual players have to take accountability on this. And for me today, sometimes I've looked at it and gone on Parky, said his subs have been wrong, the lineup, the system. Today, I'm genuinely looking at these players and thinking this is a really poor performance. From Arthur to Kiefer, from back to front. Like it's the level of passing. Like even there, Matty James and Cleworth messing up a throw in like that. That's not on Parky. Some shit is a big boy league. Yeah. Finally Smith has come on, but it's the same crap timings pugs. 78. There you go. So bad. So bad. So bad. Why does Smith get 12 minutes? Why does Smith get 12 minutes for Keith Moore, who's been bang average? I just shocked at how bad the level of passing and execution of pass have been today. But here we go, 11 minutes to go. Yeah, we still haven't got Smith on yet. Look at Kiefer though. He's just hiding in the shadows. Libby Kikche, what a ball that is. Oh, nearly an own goal. Nearly an own goal from Stoke. And it's had to come from Libby Kapiche, get the ball at his feet and going, right, let's put it in the mixer. Guess what? Kiefer Moore, nowhere to be seen. Windass is the one who wants it. But it's going to be a Wrexham corner. He's probably going to keep Kiefer Moore on just for this corner. Let's see if Windass can beat the first post. Yeah, Kiefer played against England and Belgium. Wayne. Oh my God, Kiefer just jumped there. Smith still hasn't come on yet. Oh, don't slow it down, Libby. Windass through to Liberato Cacace. Callum Doyle. Windass. Byline. Should have crossed it. What are you doing, Windass? Cross it with your left foot, man. Cross it with your left foot. And the Stoke players are celebrating like they just scored a goal. Like, why has Windass not crossed that first time with his left foot? That's put it in. I think Belgium won 4-2. Why is he not? Has he done it again? Where he's not bringing on Smith? He did this against Birmingham City. He had Smith lined up and ready to go, and then had to change the sub. What is this? They're making subs as well. Is that Steven and Zonzi? Is that actually Steven and Zonzi? Is he still bashing around? Like, what is going on with these subs? That's a foul. Does anyone understand? Oh my god! Someone passed the ball. Can't get a breakaway if you pass the ball backwards every time. Yeah, or just dribble into someone. I don't get this now. I was just blaming the players. I'm blaming the players. Where's Parky? He's now bringing on Smith. Oh, fuck me. Oh my god. He's brought on Smith for a defender in Hyam. You should have done this 5-6 minutes ago. So he's now got two up front. This is nuts. Parky's gone nuts. Because, I'll say it again, the Stoke City team have not caused one threat. The Stoke City team are boring, yet they're third in the table and it's effective. They don't look like winning this game. They don't look like they're going to score. This is all Wrexham's fault today. Here's Lewis O'Brien, who's again, no one's got a first touch on them. No one's got any quality on this Wrexham side today. They definitely, you can tell how rusty they are. Even that touch from O'Brien just gets away from them. He should be bringing that down, crossing that. So I think Wrexham are playing a back four now, but I just think Smith should have come on way earlier. Whether it was for more, whether it was this idea, he's left it too late. And I'm going to reiterate this point again. If you want to know how bad the second half's been, neither team have had a shot on goal. James. Every pass backwards. Les is right. Every pass, we're trying to play backwards. The only successful passes are the ones going backwards. The only way the possession stats have been good is a backwards pass. I'd love to know what our forward pass completion rate is. Broady into Kiefer. Libby crosses the ball with no Kiefer Moore on the box. I don't understand why Kiefer's on the pitch if we're going to cross the ball and he's not there. Ball at that post. Smith. Lively again. Shot on target from Smith. First shot on target of the second half comes in the 85th minute from Smith, and it's not even a good one. It's a header that he has to reach for. But Smith looks more of a fox in the box than Kiefer has all game. Need a point conceded on a counter, maybe, but need a shot or two on target. Crazy win. Smith looks more alive in that 18-yard box than Kiefer has all game. That's it, Wayne. Roll it up. Crazy. One shot on target the second half. Ball comes through. We ain't scoring, are we? There goes the record as well. Scoring in every game. There goes that record. Not scoring in every game. There it goes. Here's Kiefer. Even that pass there from Kiefer Moore, he just has to pass it up to Barney. It's the easiest pass, and he falls short. That sums it up for me. It's true, David. That pass from Kiefer Moore out to Barney is the easiest pass. Like at their level, it's the easiest pass. Out your feet, open your body up, sprout to the right hand side, and Kiefer Moore leaves it that short. Another stupid corner given away. Time wasted on the corner as well. It's a terrible corner. Like, Stoke should be embarrassed. That's the thing. Stoke, they can walk off. Stoke City today can walk off and go. Didn't even need to get out of second gear. Their only shot on target has been their goal. Like, if we really deep it, Stoke's goal shouldn't have happened. Stoke's goal shouldn't have happened. It should be 0-0. Bloody Telford, eh? 4 minutes added time, but it's going through my head. Like, basically, Stoke have walked off this pitch today and gone, we haven't even got out of first gear. We haven't even had to try. We've had a fluky goal. Like Stoke should be annoyed at themselves. Stoke should be looking at themselves really as going, they should have done so much better. But they don't care because they've taken the 3 points. But that's the point. That exactly, David. They won't be embarrassed because they've walked off with a win. But they're like they can't be happy with this performance. 0 shots on target second half. Like they can't be happy with that type of performance. So it just shows you how bad. If the opposition, if the team that's won walk off the pitch today and go, that wasn't great. Imagine about the team who lost. Imagine about the team who lost, which is us. Arthur, I don't. Here we go. Should be 2-0. Should be 2-0 Stoke. Are they going to squander it? What a save from Arthur. He had no right to make that. At least they've had their shot on target. Oh my God. What a save that was from Arthur. Should have been 2-0 Stoke. Oh my God. Why is he not feeding Smith there? Barney's just turning, going nowhere. Should be 2-0 Stoke. I can't. Every time Smith comes on, he looks lively. Brody. That's what I don't get. Every time Smith comes on, he actually looks like a. Oh, for fuck's sake. Terrible. Shambolic. That was 0-0, and Stoke missed that chance. That's horrific. To be fair, I don't think he can do much more of that shot. Windass tries to take the quick throw and has been asked to do it again. Here we go. Libby Cache with a terrible cross in. When we need a bit of quality, we don't have it. And then Cannon Doyle just loses it. For fuck's sake, this guy's terrible. Words. Stoke are now time wasted on the corner. It's Smith is over, but in my opinion, more has got so many areas he needs to improve. The only thing he can do as a tall man is really header, and he doesn't do that well. And that is the full-time whistle. All over at the Bet 365 Stadium. Horrendous. Worst game of the season. Terrible. 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 The reason why I said worst game of the season is because of the lack of quality, the missed chances again. Look at Ben Sheaf having a chat with Mark Robbins. Ben Sheaf looked like buzzing to see Mark Robbins, and he didn't. That was really bad. International break, yeah. Every team's that. You could say, um, yeah. I won't give away too much on the match reaction. I'm going to record that in a second. But I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section on match reaction. But all I can say is big up to everyone for helping the watch along and being in here and keeping it going. That was a terrible game of football there. Disappointing to wait that long for Wrexham to come back, and that's what we're served. Going to go in on a few players, I think. Watch my match reaction. Some players are going to get it. But there we go. Thank you to everyone who's been in here. Loving all the comments. Big up to all those with your membership badges. Big up to everyone who's liked, subscribed, got in the comments, all that good stuff. I appreciate it. Make sure you tune in for the match reaction. And then, yeah, it's Oxford is the next games. Enjoy whatever you do. Make sure you lock in. And I'll see you all very soon. I'm out of here. Ta-da.